heard that there was openings for an archery hunt at Chaparral Wildlife Management area. I had applied online and didn't get drawn this year, so I showed up for the parking lot draw and joined a local and two other guys that were in line, and we put our names on the card and we were drawn. Here's the pasture that we picked. I got a third of the area. The first couple of days I hunted the central part of the unit of my area, and then the last couple of days I hunted the eastern part off to the right there. The first hunt I sat the tower blind just to kind of see what was crossing there on the Sendero, and a javelina came in bow range, and I passed on him. As I left that evening, I saw a hog, and the next morning as I was setting up to hunt on the ground, I drew my bow back and a stick up between my string and cam as I was releasing the string down, and the string came off. So I brushed in a blind in the area where I saw deer and hogs crossing before, and I drove to San Antonio to get the string on. Rushed back from the archery shop. That evening's hunt I did see a hog. I had to kick him up to get him to turn broadside, and when I did that, he went further away, and I shot under and I missed. I didn't see a buck there the first 2 days. As far as antler requirements there are some pretty solid restrictions there. Management buck has to be 7 points or less with a 12-inch or greater inside spread. Trophy buck 8 point or greater with a 14-inch and greater inside spread. But I showed up with the idea, if I didn't get drawn, I'm only a couple hours from home. Since I didn't see anything there, I moved the blind. I was getting tired of seeing just cardinals and green jays. Moved to the scrape line area, and I brushed in the blind. I picked up my son from school. He enjoyed playing cards with the hunters that evening there. He didn't like getting up too early. He fell asleep right away. We did see a small 6 point, maybe a 10, 11-inch inside spread. Didn't shoot at him. Each time the wind gusted and blew the blind, it made a noise he wasn't used to, and he picked his head up there. He didn't like that too much. In the evening hunt, we saw him there again. We did do some rattling as well after the morning hunt, and kind of rattled along scrape lines, and nothing came up at all. My son wanted to hunt the tower blind. He's never done that before, so set up that tower blind and only saw some pigs. And after shooting light, we were walking back to pick up the blind, and I thought was a pig about 15 yards out, and it turned out to be a really nice buck as he raised his head. But I didn't have enough light to tell really what it was or how many points or what. So kind of wish we would have stayed at the blind instead of going to the tower. I'm very glad to have gotten him out hunting, and I think he's hooked to hunting now. He really enjoys it. Thank you for watching.